Hey, what's up, everybody? GG's in the house. Hope everybody's been doing well. Welcome, Rascal. Thank you so very much for being here so early, along with you to meet. As well, we got Tango and Spider Red. Hey. Hope you guys had yourselves a wonderful weekend. It was a little bit stressful on the GG, but we are moving forward. We are making things great again, and I cannot wait to play some video games now. Been waiting all day. But had to hold it off, but no phone calls were ever connected, so we're going to have to get that fixed up it here the next day or two. So, other than that, Tango, were you able to get a hold of Goldie Ray with your save file there? I did not have a chance to speak with her last night. I ended up going to bed a little bit earlier than normal, so if you haven't already and you have the ability, please go ahead and get that out to her, because the more information we have on those pesky pallets in that there dryer is the better for all of us. But guys, as you can see, we got about 2 minutes left to get your drinks, get your snacks, get your butt in the comfiest position so we can get back, relax, unwind, and enjoy a day of mowing some grass. We bought some cows yesterday. We finished up some of the James missions, but where we're going to pick up is not where we left off. We're going to roll back just a wee little bit there, just going to roll it back just a small amount. And then we're not going to finish the James quest. That way we have access to the pallet truck. As we know, folks, we need it. It's faster, it's better, it's got more torque than Christine, but it's just not as photographable, I tell you. You never did? Okay, no worries. Yeah, no, if you can get onto that whenever you have free time, it would just help out the team amazingly. We've only had one save that's ever come in. I've never had a save ever do that to me, so I have not been able to throw one out there. So at this point, we're now asking if anybody that does have those saves to please send it in. It's a pesky one. It really is a pesky one. So the more information they can get, hopefully they can see the pattern, fix it up. Boo! What's up, Pan? Hey guys. Well, like I said, 55 seconds left. Woohoo! I'm excited. I can meet some of you. Let's hopefully, fingers crossed that Gigi's music will then automatically play into more music today. I'm in a music mood, so we'll be listening to the paid music subscription that I have. Might as well make use of it. So, but yeah, I hope that things get better for you there, Meat. I can definitely relate that, this last year has been really tough on everybody, and then you get your password hacked. Oh my goodness. Luckily, I was not hit with any of those messages or anything, so that's good. That's good. Wow, it's pretty good when Restream today is running faster than the YouTube's. YouTube's been really failing lately. Really. There we go. It never works. Game? You coming on, Game? There we go. Game! Alright, so we're gonna load it up. We're going to go find out the one save. Yeah, we were inside the house. This is the one afterwards. We don't want that. We want this one. So let's load her up. Lisa, how are you? How is your weather going as well? I hear that Tango's up north there. He's getting snow on and off. I haven't had snow today. I don't think we have any calls for it, thank goodness. Otherwise, without my meds, I would be on the floor right now, just kind of curled up, just hating life. But love to come to watch your content. Well, thank you, Meat. I love to provide the content that I can. Up and down with the stresses in life and everything else. But this is my outlet. This is my soapbox. This is where I get to hang out with you folks and try to make video games that much better. Make it easier for you folks. Make it easier for the publishers, the developers. To basically be the mediary between any and all in between. All your snow is gone. It's going to be 60 degrees tomorrow, believe it or not. Oh, wow. Wow. Nice. Actually, I had about 6 degrees Celsius, which is pretty close. And actually, no, it's not. Yeah, you're much warmer than us. But yeah, we had a lot of melting here over the weekend. So yeah, this morning, the major rush hour, well, there was quite a few accidents. They froze up overnight. And yeah, I feel sorry for a lot of folks that were out there having to drive in that today. Alright, let's go grab ourselves some palettes. We'll just finish up everything except for like the door region here. And then we'll go and we'll pilfer the pallet truck. Lisa, it's been really messed up, hasn't it? All the weather has been, really messed up. Alright, so 56 plants, we'll take those. second. I can barely hear the game sounds for some reason. Don't know why. Music's off. Good. There we go. That sounds better. And now I can hear some footsteps. Yay! Yeah, you know, the good old climate change and everything else that's going on, whether it be, you know, human related or just the evolution of the planet and the solar system that we happen to be part of, we still have effects. So, irregardless, wherever the climate change comes from, we have to deal with it. In my area, we had an old-fashioned winter I haven't seen in years. I thought we were going to be getting some of those snows and everything else like we used to get back in the late 70s, but we didn't. We did not this year. Yeah, I mean, really, the poor Farmer's Almanac, those poor guys, they can't predict nothing anymore because nothing is predictable. It's just all over the place. Alright, now I'm going to leave the rest here. And the reason why I am saying that I'm going to leave the rest is because I don't want to get, like, say, one more wall done and it says, oh, congratulations, you finished, go talk to James. We don't want that. But we do want that noisy machine there. You live near the Detroits. We had a very, very warm winter, so that was extremely weird. Ah, so you're up near the Bone. Quite a few people live up in Michigan that watch my content, so welcome, everybody. Your weather is pretty similar to ours up in Canada for Ontario. It doesn't quite match the prairie provinces, but yeah, you guys still get wet. You get snow. You guys get that big, heavy stuff coming off them Great Lakes. I only hope that your houses are built to withstand the weather like ours up here. But I mean, quite honestly, you know, if your house is good for cold, your house is good for hot. Okay, so all this good stuff that we have here, we're going to sell. Oh, about 20-ish miles? Nice, nice. Well, I hope that, I'm not sure, you know, your proximity to Flint or any of the issues that may have come through all their water and that, but I hope that you and your family are well protected from all that stuff. Here, just drop it so we don't have to see that flashing anymore. We don't want to give anybody who's got epilepsy a seizure on my stream, now do we? No, 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 no. We're all about love and peace and fairness for all. And you know what? I'm thinking that before we go and sell all this stuff, how about we go fix up that greenhouse and get a couple things planted, clean up the grass, get the mooing done so we can take care of our cows. Oh, been out of Dr. Pepper since yesterday, guys, and I'm on my 7th hot chocolate of the day. I'm starting to get a little tired of hot chocolate. But I can only drink one glass of iced tea a day, otherwise, yeah. Ooh, gird. It's gotta get worse before it gets better, Lisa. Yep. Nope. Definitely no, yeah. Long story short, funding has been cut off. Let's say that. Yeah, without getting into anything that can get me in trouble yet, but yeah. So, most definitely has been extremely stressful, but with the outlet of streaming and all that, being able to talk to my son at least 3 days a week in the evenings and that has gotten me through it. Well, thank you very much, Lisa. I take virtual hugs all the time. There's only been 4 people in my entire life who have ever let touch me. And those have always been, you know, ladies I've been with and my son. I do not like being touched at all. It is literally a physical assault for me. So, but thank you for the virtual ones. Much appreciated, definitely. I'll take virtual hugs any day. Hey, Christy! Welcome, welcome. Before you ask, she is doing very well. She's sitting down here right beside me. She's sitting there wondering why I'm not getting up and playing with her, because this is usually around the time that I start cooking dinner for myself. Now, if my son was home, I'd be starting around, you know, an hour and a half ago, 4:30. I'd start cooking supper. So we've eaten and we gotten everything put away before 6 p.m. and then we can go outside and we can enjoy some time out there or some hangout time and that. So, irregardless whether or not I have my son with me, I still try to live my life as if he was. I took care of him every day for 5 years of his life. So I ain't going to change too much here. From one ginger to another, keep kicking arse, it will get better. Well, thank you, thank you. No, exactly it. That's exactly the way I look at it, is I'm not worried. I mean, yeah, I mean, money's money. So what? I have the love of my son. So, I have the love of my community. What can be more fulfilling than love? I'm sorry, but money does not give you that feeling of acceptance. You know what I mean? You know, money sure... Oh, I thank you, meat. I'm good, guys. Like, mentally, on that aspect of things, I'm good. I'm not worried about anything that's going to come along in the future other than monetary, and I try not to think too much about it because I don't place that much value on money by any means. You know, I know that we need it and everything else in order to get around in this magical world of ours, but at the end of the day, I would rather spend, you know, $50 on good meat and good times for people than to, you know, spend $300 and, you know, just to do stuff by myself, if that makes any sense. It gets better. Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm not worried. My son knows exactly how I feel. And that is the most important thing out of everything. That he knows that, you know, Daddy just can't wait to give him the hugs. Can't wait to have him, you know, hanging out with me. You know, going out doing the things that we would always do. Head down to the park. You know, he's got himself a little kick scooter that, you know, he likes to ride down and that. Now that all the ice and snow and stuff is starting to clear on up. My little man's going to be able to get himself some more outdoor time, which just only makes me smile that much more, right? So, and yes, folks, we do know that there is still the issue of the planks. You can go through, and as you saw, I ran out of planks before I finished the section, and now that whole section's like, oh, you didn't do it. So, they know about it. It's been told to them 1,000 times. It's just, once again, it's one of them pesky bugs that's causing a lot of issues. That's, the more and more that they work on it, the less and less other things can get done. It's not game breaking at this time. Things like the James quest and all that, that's got to be the main focus, right? So they're working hard on the things that they need to in the effective order that they need to. So if you don't hear GG picking and bagging on what things are being done by a developer or a publisher, doesn't matter if it's Topless or any other company, then you know that I'm satisfied with the work that they're doing. So but I'd like to have seen this game a little bit more polished before it was released. Hell yeah, I think we all would have. But at the same time, it is still very playable, other than a few of those bugs, which I know they are cracking the whip on trying to get fixed up. So, Bob, hey dude, how you doing, my man? I hope you're having yourself a good day. Did you get a day to yourself, or is it a roommate day? I know you don't get very many days, far and few between, where the house is all to yourself. So, hopefully, you can get some more of those once COVID starts opening up and people start working again. I know I'm looking hard. I've been looking really hard trying to find voiceover jobs and stuff like that. So, you know, keeping within my limits, guys. You know, I cannot go out and just say, hey, yeah, let's go hire me at a grocery store or something like that. Sure, I might be capable of doing it physically, but to what damage is, you know, to what extent the damage is it going to do to my body? You know, I got to listen to the professionals. You know, if the prescribing doctors, or the diagnosing doctors, the prescribing doctors, the government, everybody all says that GG should not be doing anything other than what he's capable of doing, then, you know, I got to listen, so. I've played almost non-stop for the last 3 days. Loving the animals and new interactions so I can get me a wife. Yeah, I really burned through the game and everything else while it was in the early access stage. So I'm going to... Oh, hello, puppy. Oh, you're dancing. What's going on? Oh, you got a toy. That's why. Okay. You guys are probably going to hear the clickety-clackety-clickety-clackities of my doggy and some squeakies. But I'm not going to stop her from enjoying herself. She's a senior, and when she has puppy moments, I let her play. Yep, and there's another bug. Ay, caramba. Don't use your controller to try to pick up pallets, folks. Don't use your keyboard either, apparently. For fuck's sakes. This is just fucking ridiculous is what I would be classifying that. And it looks like you might be able to earn some of the big equipment. Yes, I did see that on Deuce's stream. There's a reason why GG has not used up any of his apples. Okay, I can't say I didn't use up any of my apples. I made sure that I had at least 100 sitting in my inventory. For some foods. Now, where the... Oh, it's this one here is the other. These hammers need to be a bit better positioned, if you ask me. My ex wouldn't let me take my kids out of the state, Florida, when I moved to Michigan. Oh, man. Brutal, brutal, brutal. I'm not too worried, honestly. I mean, for myself personally, I know that being at sea level, like 0-foot elevation, is way better for my condition. Like, extreme difference in how my body processes all the lactic acid it produces and everything. Just more oxygen, more molecules to attach to it, more things to push it out. So, I honestly would love to move back to Victoria and do that, but at the same time, you know, my kid needs his son, so have to kind of come up and figure out something, you know, that works best for everybody. Oh, wow. 8 years. Wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would definitely be talking to my psychologist. I'd be going through, depression if I didn't get to see Caveman for that long. I mean, I know as it is right now, not getting to see him as often, like, every day, all day long and all that is definitely, not so great for mental health on my end of things. Yeah, it's hard, but I mean, at least, like I said, at least 3 nights a week, I've been able to talk to him on FaceTime. So I still get to see him. He still gets to share everything with me, you know. Albeit he's never been able to, you know, talk openly to me without, you know, people coaching him and stuff like that in the background. But I mean, you know, he's a little kid, so I have no issues with that. But yeah, no, most definitely, I cannot wait till things get themselves worked out, and we can have Caveman join us on one of these streams. Because, you know, he's going to want to jump onto the tractor. He's going to want to drive himself all around and have a ton of fun. And, yeah, I'm down for that. I have no issues if little man wants to do that at all. Alright, so we got one board that's not going to finish anything else off. How sad is that, huh? Alright, let's go grab a new set. Why would you leave Florida for Michigan? You know, being that, you know that because, you know, you live in Michigan. Alright, just drop it off to the side because things don't work. Sheesh. You're hungry. Your stomach feels like an old leather shoe. Well, don't worry. After stream tonight, I'll go ahead and I'll eat. I'm making farmer sausage with a hash browns. What else do I pulled out? Farmer sausage, hash browns. Uh-oh. I'm having a brain fart. Farmer sausage, hash browns. Oh, brown beans. That's what it is. I'm not a big brown bean person, but being that, you know, once again, the doctors are reiterating, gee, you just had about a kidney stones. You need to stay away from the animal proteins. So I'll be having like one sausage, you know, half a can of beans, and a whole bunch of potatoes. Need those carbohydrates, keep the brain moving. Hey, man. My current husband works in the automotive industry. Florida doesn't have that. Ah, that makes sense. Totally understand that one. You go where your work is in this day and age. Hey, Oscar! How you doing, bud? Here, let's pet you, but let's not pet you with the... Oh, yeah, you're such a good boy. You're such a puppy. Oh, you're so cute. Little woof woof. Okay, Oscar. There you go. We'll give you some more love. Yes. Oh, he's just a good boy. Alright. He doesn't want a sausage, does he? Hold on. It doesn't say sausage. See, do you love us? Oh, you do love us. Oh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. All right. Whoa, stay back there, Oscar. We got some work here we got to do. Oh. I had to learn to feed Typhoon with fish. She was almost disliking me by the point I had figured it out. That was the kitty. Do we all hate toxicity? Well, of course we do. Yeah. In GG's stream, we are here to kick back, relax, unwind, listen to the GG complain about things. I mean, yeah, it is my mental outlet. So, there are times when I use it for that. But most of the time, it's all about you guys. It's all about the community, hanging out with you folks. Making the games better by, contacting, listening to your feedback, contacting the people. I have no issues talking to people. What's the worst case scenario? They don't answer my or my messages? Oh well. You betcha, Bo. Enjoy your lurk on, my man. Well, that is awesome to hear too. I bet you that makes your hubby really happy to hear about the, the feelings from the kids. Yeah, Oscar's just such a real good boy. Yes, he is. Just such a cute poop. Cute pooch. I am very happy that we have those in-game. The animals, that is. Piece by piece, until I'm complete. How are all the volumes, guys? You guys can hear the gaming guy. I know you guys can hear me. I'm definitely seeing my my equalizer bounce when I talk, but I don't see the game sounds anymore. So that's interesting. OBS Studio had an update, and now my desktop doesn't bounce around for an equalizer, so... Hey, Bone! Bone Raid! Look at all you awesome people coming in here. Desert! How are you, folks? How are you? Sid! Peace. Once again, congratulations, guys, on... or congratulations, Sid. She got herself the first giveaway copy of Lumberjacks Dynasty. And just to fill everybody else in, we still have another giveaway going on in the Avalon Discord. You can enter that by just hitting the reaction button there, the party hat, and you get yourself automatically entered in. So it doesn't matter if you already own the game, folks. I am quite all right if you want to enter in to give it away to some friends or family that you know are going to enjoy the game as well. It has been a fantastic series for that. Lisa, it's been really awesome. There's been a lot of awesome community folks that come in here. I'm just going to get rid of the dang thing. Then watch, I'll go grab another one and it's gone. Yep. Back what's been stolen from me. Alright. We wasted a lot of boards on this their greenhouse, but you know what? It's well worth it for our plants. There we go. So we're getting the greenhouse finished up today. Get some mowing done, I hope, before it gets too dark. If not, we'll be doing mowing tomorrow. You lost your games on Steam. Ouch. That's not good. Ouch. I'm sure that you'll be able to go through the proper channels. Make sure that everything is copaesthetically fixed up for you. Yeah, it really sucks getting hacked, man. I totally agree. I totally agree. Getting hacked is not cool. Not cool at all. What did the plank say? That was laying in the woods. I'm bored. I'll leave it to our funny man, Bone, in order to bring a smile to everybody's face with everybody's streams. Thank you, Bone. Thank you. We love you for it, my man. Alright, so just a wee bit more work on here, but I can feel that the daylight hours are beginning to fade on us. Might have to do some mowing tomorrow. I hope that our cows can survive. Actually, we might have to just at least get a little bit of food going on in there for them, their cows, because, well, we've got 9 cows and 0 food. At least I believe it's 0 food. So I haven't put any in there. Let's go take a quick food. Let's see, am I done? Yeah, I can done that section for the moment. Run! Alright, I'm starving, so I can't run. Right. Alright, so here's the cows. And yeah, how do we see how much food we got? In game info? Greenhouse, bark stored, cows owned. We have 9 cows owned. So I'm guessing that we're going to have to drop some grass or something in here in order to see what we got. So let's just do that really quick. Oh, you do start with 10%? Okay, good. Phew. Last thing I wanted to do is, you know, kill them all off. Alright, I'm sorry. This field of view is trash. Let's see what we got. Can I change field of view? Yes, I can. Still trash. Alright. Just want to make sure that we got something in there for now, because we've had the cows for like 2 days and they haven't had any food yet, so I don't want to be accused of animal cruelty, you know what I'm saying? The farm is 250k, yep. Other? Who hate a barn? There we go. So we got the hay in the barn. Game info. Well, I can tell you already that all the stats are on this particular page except for this one. Keep everything in the same spot there, folks. Keep everything in the same spot. Alright, this is where I'm going to have to ask you folks. How the hell do we know how much we got in there? Thought the uncle's going to start charging you interest? Nice. If you stand outside the barn and right click the mouse, it will tell you how much hay in the barn. Thank you. Alright, so it's like the old one. Alright. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright. Now, I don't think we gotten any milk out of these guys, girls, ladies, yet. Let's just take a look. No canned milk. No canned milk. No milk. Nesquik, you got any milk? Nope, nothing in there. Strawberry? No. Banana? No. Maple fudge? No. Ice cream? No. Sherbet? No. Alright. Nobody's got any milk. Alright, hey, mate, no worries. Excuse me. All the stress you've been going underneath with all that hacking gotten onto you. Dude, yeah. Go enjoy your nap, man. Enjoy it. Okay, let's see if we can get this all finished up and throw some of them there beautiful flowers in there overnight, shall we? Oh wow, are we done everything on the outside? If we are, that is awesome. Oh, if you can't sleep, there's something called Ambien for that. Not that I can use any of those. Those things are bad for GG. Ooh, man, GG does not do sleeping pills. No, GG's already learned through the process of diagnostic exclusion that any of the chemical stuffs, like, I mean, they tried putting me on those antidepressants and everything else like that, and they just ended up turning me into a flipping vegetable. So yeah, my doctor's refuses now to put me onto any of those, which, thank God, those were brutal. When GG cannot complete a grade 1 test because he had to take certain pills, yeah, I don't think anybody should be taking those pills. And it wasn't like they, you know, was a heavy prescription or anything. Like, you know, the doctor was just like, your body chemistry does not like these. Like, yeah, okay. I'm not the only one feeling like this then. Yeah. Foggy cobwebs, just totally. You take the melatonin? Yes, I have taken melatonin for a very long time. My dad is huge on the homeopathy. I mean, he's got books from like the 1800s all the way up through like the 1940s, because anything after that is just no damn good, he says. So. But he's real decent on it, like, you know, and actually I got some fresh peppermint and spearmint and stuff like that to help with the GERD that I got going on right now. That's what happens when your body goes under complete and total stress. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm moving around a lot more. I'm jittery over the last couple days, but yeah. You only take the tramadol for your pain? Gotcha. So for anybody who wants to know what tramadol is, it's basically, it's our version of Tylenol over here. I believe there's also Paramecital as well. That is also a Tylenol derivative here as well. I will say this, it works for me. Yep, when I got myself, a headache, not a migraine. I do get a ton of migraines, but if I get a headache, I can take, some Tylenol. I'm not allowed aspirin or all those other types of medical things that are out there because of the heart meds that I was on for so long. Oh, I thank you so very much, Christy. I wanted to stream during my normal times, but I had to... I was waiting for phone calls, right? I'm waiting for a phone call so I know exactly what steps I need to take next. Like Bone, is always telling me, he's like, dude, don't do anything dumb or drastic. I'm like, I'm not going to. I'm listening to the professionals. When I have, different sets of professionals from all their different jobs, all telling me, you should do this, you should do this, and you should do this. I listen, right? Like, I'm not a professional, so, yeah, I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen good. I mean, hey, they put me through 3 years of absolute hell with chemicals and everything else. That all I want to do is grab a plank toplets, just a plank. Thank you, God. Yep. I think we're all starting to get a little frustrated with the lackluster releases that the things are going on. Most definitely. I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but, in this time and frame, I really hope that cancel culture starts jumping all over these developers that are doing abandonware and that. Not talking about the ones who are, still working on games and things like that, but the ones that abandonware. Jump all over them, make sure that the next company that comes in that tries to do it, is charged with fraud or something, because the industry is getting to the point where gamers are now getting fed up with it. You know what I mean? Like when console games are coming out absolutely broken, things need to change. It hurt his tummy? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I have a phone call scheduled with a dietitian nutritionist to help me with my eating habits. Ah, excellent. I was very lucky with that, being part and parcel of the Canadian Olympic Wrestling Program. We had nutritionalists that came in there, so basically from the time I was 13 to the time I was 16, we had a very wonderful lady. I can't remember her name anymore. Oh, but she really helped us learn how each of our bodies are different, and that not all particular diets work for each other. She was really good for that, and I was able to put on a lot of muscle mass with the diet that she had me on. It was pretty cool, but I can tell you now, in the last 9 months, I've lost probably over 35 pounds, and that was using the diet plan called ketosis. Now, I do not go into full ketoacidosis. I eat as much as I want, basically once a day. But due to my adrenal surges that I constantly hit with, I am unfortunate enough to... I need sugar. My body just goes through any of the energy levels and stuff like that really, really fast when I undergo long-term adrenaline surges. So if I drink the sugars during the day and all that, I can keep things moving around in the body. I don't feel sluggish. But if I were just to try to do just the ketosis, there's no way that I personally could. My brother's gotten himself over it, now over to the ketosis diet as well, and he's doing very well with it, but he doesn't need the sugar throughout the day and everything else, like he said, soon as he found out that, hey, even his coffee was causing, the ketosis to stop, and he quit doing the coffees in the morning and all that. Now he just drinks water up until his dinner time. And then, well, actually, he has a big lunch. And that's it. You fast and do the keto? Nice. Yeah, so by the time I was just about to turn 17, we'd gotten this new guy. Darian, I think he is. He's got some weird video out now. He's doing something about, only taking like 30-second breaks or something in your exercises. But anyway, great guy, fantastic. He taught us how to do all that. Hey, Shane! Let's give some love into the chat from Shane, or to Shane there, folks. He's been an amazing supporter like you wouldn't believe. He made sure that Mike, Bone, Deuce, and myself all got a copy to give away of Ranch Sims. So, hats off to you, dude. Hats off to you, man. Thank you so much for taking care of not only me, but the entire Syndicate crew. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish I could do ketos. A lot of the fats I can't eat. It gives me gallbladder attacks. Ew, that sucks. You see, I am lucky that way. I don't have to worry about my gallbladder. I only have to worry about my kidney stones. My kidney stones and my kidneys. So anytime that I go through any type of kidney stone stuff, I really got to rein in the amount of meat that I eat. And you guys know me. I am a huge meat eater. I've done many back-end streams of cooking, like, the briskets and all those types of yummy deals, right? So, y'alls know that GG likes his meats, but, the best thing I can do is take care of myself, so that way, with my health being in 100% order, then I know I can do the best that I can for my sons, so. Yeah, Shane, thank you, man. I cannot give you guys enough praise to all the supporters. Luke Gardner, he saved my butt. Thank you very much, man. If it wasn't for him, for his donations over a 2-month period, there would have been no way that I would have been able to get both the power supply and the RAM when my computer did a power surge. So yeah, he saved me for sure. I mean, his donations alone was able to get the 2 sticks of 8 gigs of RAM, so I have 16 gigs again. And the power supply, I was able to take care of the payments on the payments or purchase? No, the purchase. It wasn't a payment. It was a purchase. Oh, I'm huge on them, Christy. I like meat and potatoes and vegetables. I like all 3. During up the day when I was a teenager, though, I mean, my parents used to call me a rabbit because I would make like a whole head of lettuce, just shred it, throw on half a bottle of some sort of dressing, like ranch or, well, my favorite's creamy cucumber, but I can't eat too much of it. So if I'm having a creamy cucumber salad, I add extra cucumbers, and it's a very light dressing on top. Like, not all pieces are covered, and I use salt and pepper. That's it. So I'll have my carrots, my green peppers, my onions, the lettuce, obviously a little bits of cheese, and if I have any, some Macintosh apples, because they don't seem to, the ascorbic acid on them doesn't seem to hurt me as bad. But yeah, like for tonight, I'm having farmer sausage. Now, unfortunately, the farmer sausage comes in a pack of 8, and I'm only going to eat 1, but I'm going to cook them all up, and then I'll probably set those off to the side. Tomorrow night, I'm probably going to cook a pork roast, and so between the pork roast and the sausages, I'll have sausage again for I'll dice up the sausages and the pork roast, the leftovers, and then on Friday, I'll make up a fried rice dish. So I don't have any celery or carrots or anything else like that right now, so it's just basically going to be 1 can of mushrooms, a couple onions, some fresh garlic, rice, pork, and farmer sausage. So, yum. Little bit heavy on the meats when it comes to that, but I've been doing so good the last week. The last 3 months, guys, I've been living basically off of eggs, burger, potatoes, and carrots, celery, onions. I love those carrots, celery, onions, and garlic and butter. I mean, that's a meal right there. You just add some stovetop stuffing. Ooh, hash browns. Oh, I might save a couple. Might hold off making that there stir fry, actually. I think what I might do is take a little bit of that leftover sausage Instead of... Yeah, let's do that instead. Thanks, chat. You guys helped me to change my mind. No sugar, no carbs. The peri-peri sauce. I know what you're talking about. Worcestershire, right? I'm not sure what peri-peri is. All I can think of is like the name that's on their name on the bottle. The Worcestershire I get. Yeah, I think I'll do that tomorrow. I think I will take the leftover sausage I have from tonight and make some stuffing up. Ooh, yeah, that'll do. That'll work. So that'll be tomorrow night's dinner. But tonight is hash browns. I don't know why I've had a lot of taters lately. And I know it's getting a little bit dark in here, folks. We'll make this the last trip of the day. We'll load up the dryer in the morning. We'll get some mowing and that done when it's lighter. Hey, Brian, you're watching from work. Don't get in trouble, dude. You know my voice can carry through walls, so... Yeah, keep the volume down a little bit low, but thank you for being here, my man. I hope everything is going well at work. A little bit slow today for you. That's good. That's good. Staying definitely on this channel. Might show support for Alchemy for a bit on my phone. You know that stream. Guess it's Twitch. Oh, nice. I know that Alchemy is streaming today. I did not... Bone was just asking her on which platform she would be going over to, and unfortunately I had clicked off before I had gotten that information, but... Gaming with Alchemy is another wonderful person who puts her best foot forward every day, and trying her hand at doing the content with all the obstacles that we disabled people have to deal with in life. So she's doing fantastic on it, and I wish her all the best, and I wish that I could do more to help her out to get her name out there as well. My sons have no idea that when they talk upstairs, it can be heard down here. Oh, my voice is so brutal. Oh, college dorm rooms. Bad. No, never could have a private conversation with G. You guys, his voice just carries everywhere. Like, that's one of the worst things, it's like, I have no problems talking to the public or anything else about my problems. Like my fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, all the things I've been diagnosed. But when I'm in there in the doctor's office or in the hospital, I want to be talking to my doctor. I don't want to be talking to all the patients out in the waiting room and everything else, because there's been times when I walk out of there and I've heard people go, dude, that sounds rough. Hope you're okay. And it's like, for Christ's sakes, I was at the end of the hall. You're at the front of the place. How did you? Ugh, my voice carries. Well, I can change my voice on purpose to talk a little bit higher. I do that on streams because normally this is my voice. This is how I normally talk. I am actually pretty a monotone person. It's deeper. It goes up and down. Not like I'm trying to talk really deep, but it's just my natural voice. And so I try not to. On stream. I try to bring it up. I've been told many times in my comments, like, turn off your bass, G. It's like, I don't have any bass on my microphones. I take bass out of my microphones. Just the way it is. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But, after you get about 200 messages in 3 years, it gets a little bit daunting, Like, you're just like, it's like, what else can I do? New microphone? Yeah, still bassy, less boomy. I will admit that. This microphone is amazing for getting rid of that boom, you're in an echoey chamber type thing. No, this is nice. This is good. This is soft. I like it. Yeah, but I thought I was going to get fired because I lost the spare work van key, but thank God she had the original key, so I took it and got 2 more made. Woo. Well, I'm sorry, but if your boss is willing to fire you over losing a key, I think your boss needs to go take some bossing lessons. You know what I mean? People are fallible. It is a key. It's not like it is completely attached to our persons at all times, that we have to take it in and out of a pocket in order to use in a vehicle. Now, there's also a lot of really bad people out there who would also take the key if you've set it down somewhere and then, go for a joyride later. Like there's people out there who do optimistic things and that, so. Yeah, most definitely though. No. I would never fire an employee for losing a key. I would definitely make sure that they were well informed on the repercussions of, if it was something along the lines like, well, I left it inside the vehicle while it was running. And all you lost was the key? Okay, you're doing pretty good then, but you know, but, well, that means great. They're going to come back later and they're going to try to steal it for something, you know, but, I mean, otherwise, a key's a key. I mean, humans, like I say, fallible. Everybody can make a mistake. Not something that I would ever penalize anybody for. Alright, so we're going to leave this here. It is super dark out. Oh, Christine. Uh-oh. We're going to have to do the run of darkness here. Sorry, folks. My bad. My bad. Should have went to sleep earlier. No, I mean, in this day and age right now, the North American mentality for work is disgusting to me. There is no... Like, say, for example, over in Europe. Over there, you go through schools. You know, at a young age, you figure out what profession you want to do. By the time you're 23, you are a professional. And they don't bounce jobs very often. They stay in those jobs. They're not worried about another guy coming through, and just because your numbers were, you know, less efficient for the last 3 days, you don't have to worry about the boss going, "Oh, you're out of here, we're going to hire this new guy, he can probably do better." And you're like, no, not like that. Well, she never said she was going to, but I guess I was shitting myself and getting overhyped. I can't do that, man. Just let things happen the way they happen. Do your best. That's all that anybody can ask. We're all human. We can all make mistakes once in a while. Now, if it turns out that's over and over and over and over again, and you're not trying to find out what it is that's causing your memory to be at a loss, then I would say that the company might have to step in and say, hey, you know what? How about you go down to the doctor there and see if you have an Alzheimer's issue? You know what I mean? Like, you know, we'll be happy to give you the time off. By all means, you know, everything's A-okay. Well, maybe we'll have to work on, you know, some of your productivities and stuff, but I would never fire somebody for that. All right, let's go see if we got some milk here, guys. We need 100 milks, 100 apples, and 100 and something else, but I can't remember what that was. 18 years. Oh, yeah, you should be fine, man. Uh-huh. If I can't just sit here and hold down a button, reach. Poor mechanic. Poor mechanic. Still hasn't been fixed. Well, okay, I can't say it hasn't been fixed. Just my inputs have not been listened to. Yep, because everybody just wants to sit there and just wear the hell out of their keys when holding it down would do just as fine. Less wear and tear on the keyboard. 100 eggs, that's what it was. Oh, man, I gotta get... Okay, everybody knows GG sound sensitivity, right? Like, I mean, hold on. Both headsets. Against the microphone. You guys will not probably hear a dang thing that comes out of it. It is... I'm reading maximum 24 decibels. That's what's coming through into my headphones. I am so sound sensitive. I do not like the chickens. I wish... I mean, the cows, they're not bad. But the chickens do this... And it's just like, I want... Just throttle that chicken. There's no way to turn them down in game. But, alright. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Sorry, good music. Come on, Bessie. Come on, Bessie. We gotta milk ya. That is a much better animatione. A lot better than everybody getting stuck inside the cow. I'm glad that got fixed up. That was just a an off-axis issue. They got that fixed up pretty quick. Ugh, I keep forgetting I can't just hold the button down. I just love the... I am an animated person. When I just let things go and just relax, I can be very, very, very animated. Let's see. You don't do the points thing, right? No, I don't. You are actually the very, 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 very first person who has ever even asked about it. I ran it forever and ever and ever when I was on Twitch and Beam back in the day. And... they got used for like the first 2-3 weeks. But then after that, no, not so much. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, what else we got? We gotta load up the dryer, sell some planks, find a kitty, and some chickens. We got a full day ahead of us here, so sweet. Very animated, not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but should be. Buy eggs, but only a few at a time. I buy the chickens, go to bed. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, what is her channel? 1 second. I can actually find that for you. Un momento. Un momento, por favor. Find that for you. Un momento. There was another G that just appeared for some reason. Interesting. Okay. Deja vu. Interesting. So it's Gaming with Alchemy is the channel name. Oh, I've never done that before. I searched in YouTube for Gaming with Alchemy and it gave me a Google search. Has YouTube been messing around with the programs again? No, they have not. Okay. Interesting. So we got the channel. Alrighty then. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to my channel quick. Why? Yeah, you're right. It is not popping up. Hmm. 1 second. I think maybe she put is something in my Discord at some point. We'll find out. Oh no, why am I not finding her channel? This is bogus. I normally have everything right there and then. What? What? Alright, I'm gonna have to go through my subs. Alright, I'll go through my subscriptions. 1 moment. My computer is really slow. Really slow. It's showing its age. Sometime today, YouTube. Open up. Yeah, of course. As soon as you open up, then you close yourself. Because, well, YouTube is just like that. There we go. AFG Gaming with Alchemy. There's her channel. Oh, no worries, no worries. I was just, I don't know why it wasn't in there. But there you go. That should be the link straight to Gaming with Alchemy's channel. Let's see. Oh, I don't see her on... She's not live streaming right now, but that is definitely her YouTube channel. So maybe she's over on Twitch. So it'll either be Alchemy Chick 22 altogether over there, or it will be Gaming with Alchemy on Twitch. I'm just going to check her about and see if the Twitch page is on there. Nope, I don't see it on there either, so definitely. Alright, back to my game. But yeah, that's the information for her YouTubes. Alright, let's do this. Let's go waste half the morning. Interesting. Alright, so, oh, I've also been told by a few people now that apparently, and they're right, you can no longer use the controller. Oh, I guess I gotta pick up the pallet. There we go. So you can't use the right stick at all to control the mast. It's only a camera thing. In order to control the mast, you have to use your B button on the controller and then your driving controls. So you can't drive and load or move the forklift up and down at the same time when you're using a controller. So if you can, then do the double thing. Do one hand on controller, one hand on mouse if you can. Oh, no worries, Christy. I try to do my best for all those amazing people that show the support to me, for sure. And I just gotta get my chat back up. Why did you freeze for a second? There we go. She don't like being told to do 300 things at once. It's getting worse. It's getting worse, but... I love Valheim. Honestly, I wish I could be doing more with it. Just unfortunately with me trying to find work. And that makes it mean that really makes sense, because I gotta go up 600 times on the mouse with this forklift. Yeah, it's pretty bad when you gotta go up. Use the forks to go up with your controller, but in order to bring it down, you have to use a mouse. Alright, what game am I playing that I'm so used to pressing A instead of Y to drop things off with? But yeah, Valheim is amazing. I've been enjoying doing the collabs here with Mike and Deuce. I wish I could do some more like content, single player stuff, but trying to find a job, trying to find a job within the voiceover world is nuts. I'm very thankful that I've been doing YouTube for as long as I have been, and over the last few streams I've been able to use a lot more of the different I'll say characters. I mean, I've never looked at them like characters. It was just me being me, you know, type of thing. And yeah, but by doing that, I got quite a portfolio, I was told, so that's pretty awesome. Now here's the thing: in order for me to get the Screen Actor Guild's credits, for me to... Christ, god dang, this game is bass-backwards for controls. Yeah, everybody, let's run with a right mouse button when everybody else uses a left stick click. Really, there's industry standards for a reason, right? About time these folks learn them. Your Xbox controller works fine? Yeah, but holding... Okay, so this is how fast you go up with the mouse. Right? You go up and down real fast with the mouse. This is how fast you get to go up and down with the controller. As you can see, bottom left corner. Oh. Okay, let me switch the mouse. Alright, you see the keyboard and the mouse, right? So here we go. This is how fast my controller is working to go up and down. It's sad. It is very sad. It's the best way to put it. I mean, it's way too slow. It needs to be much faster. Is this the new or the old? This is the old. This is the old. No. That's the thing, Brian. It wasn't this slow. I've reached out and actually spoke to SK personally in a personal message on Discord. That says, dude, you nerfed the forklift way too much. If anybody's brand new to the game, they probably wouldn't notice it, but I used to only take me 1 hour in-game time, 1 hour, in order to completely load the entire dryer. It now takes me a minimum of 4 because their idea of kilometers needs to have a decimal moved over. Right now we're doing 13. Yep. You see how long it takes to register? It is broken. Do not even look at your speeds. You are not even doing 1/5 the actual speeds that are on there, and I can prove it with just simple math between the dashes on the road. If you take every single dash on that road as being 1 foot, and you go over it with the fastest vehicle we have, I still cannot even get 16 kilometers an hour out of there. Oh, but you're doing 53. Bullshit. I call a spade when a spade is a spade. You know what I mean? It is a brutal how slow the traffic is in this game. Absolutely. You logged into an earlier one instead of starting over? I started over just because I don't want to miss any of the new things that were added to the game. So, I basically, give me the... because I was already 7 years into my early access, right? So, my character was getting old. Can't quite expect to see if he still has some ink in that fountain pen of his to have some kids, if you know what I mean. He might have been doing the, I need to build a pharmacy for some Viagra dance. and by the time I end up having kids, so that's why I decided to do it the ways I did. Yeah, hey, old man. That's right, man. I have earned every one of these white hairs upon the beard. I got a big old patch of it now on the right side of my face. Everywhere else, it's mixed really, really well. The salt, or the salt with the ginger, right? And I please not hit the wrong button anymore. You know, the ones that make sense in order to pick things up and drop them off. Okay, gots to go break. Oh, your break is over. Have a great stream, everybody. You betcha. Thanks so much for being here, Brian. And I hope you find the key. I really do hope that you find the original one, and that it was just something where it was like, oh, now I remember. I set it on top of the towel dryer after washing my hands in the bathroom. Yeah, I've seen things like that happen in the past. This is definitely the original. Yep. This is definitely the original one that we got from the girl Sasha. Girl character Sasha in the game. You were walking through the cows, but you could still milk them, Chris? Gotcha. I will go take a look at that as well. If I have the same issue, I will be more than happy to report it to our wonderful group of reporters. Basically, Gigi's pretty much taking a step back. The crew that now is working on reporting the bugs to the developers are doing an amazing job. I do not want to step in the way, but anytime that they have any questions or anything that I know I can answer, I'm right on top of it, so. Yeah, big brain? Nice. It is very slow. Yeah, get the new one. Yep. We got lots of stuff that we gotta do, folks. Lots and lots of stuff that we're going to do. Like I said, we aren't going to be racing through this playthrough, guys. It doesn't matter if even, say, it goes on for a year and we only have 2 or 3 people showing up for it. We're still playing it. You know, if I'm still having fun with it, well, that's what counts. This is definitely the old one. I cannot wait until I can get the new one. The new one will hopefully be a lot better. Oh, back up, then go up. Yep, yeah. Oh, right, yes, thank you so much for the reminder there, Christy, but I think we're doing pretty good. I think we got 18 of 18. You guys are all amazing. Thank you. Yeah, definitely, folks. The likes helps out the channels via logarithmics like you wouldn't believe. You like the moonwalking dogs and NPCs? Yeah, there are some things that are still in the game, but right now I am pushing hard on the Toplets team to focus on all game-breaking bugs right now. Do not... Anything that's not game-breaking, set it to the side. Get these game-breaking bugs fixed first. And seems to be what they're doing, so... I can't give them hell for not working on it, because I know they're working on it. I see 18 here and 21 likes. Oh, you guys are all amazing! Amazing! Yeah, I really don't expect I think, yeah, Alchemy was here for a couple of minutes in that before she went to do off her thing, I believe. So I'm pretty sure she would have left a like. I know Bone's probably getting really late for him, so I mean, he's probably left a like and jumped off so that way he can be all prepared and get his beauty sleep for work tomorrow. I mean, that poor guy, I mean, you know, he's probably trying to also get a video all set up and everything else so that he can have another video for tomorrow on YouTube. And yeah, I gets it. Lots of that there. Hey, Jeremy, welcome, my man. Oh, you are here, Bone. Oh, excellent. What are you doing here, man? I think you should be, getting yourself all wrapped up and prepared for bed. 9 p.m. is very late for Bone. He gets up at 3:45 a.m. in the morning so that way he can be to work on time. He works long hours. He works, being manager and stuff like that. You know, he works very, very long hours. So I always appreciate when I see the Bone Man streaming, that's for sure, because I know at any point in time he could be well forgiven for saying, guys, I want to take this evening off. So, and I mean, I would never fault him for it, for all the work that you do, Bone. Yeah, but he likes it though, Lisa. I mean, I wouldn't say that, it's his dream job or anything, but, honestly, I don't think I've ever heard you complain about your job. You know, I mean, you know, you wake up between 6 and 8? Nice. I have my alarm set every morning for 7:20 a.m. Otherwise, it'd probably be set for 6:20 a.m. if I had my son with me. So regardless of what time I go to bed, my alarm goes off, I get up. My doggy's on a routine for what time she wants to go out and use the bathroom, and I'm not going to, only on the weekends are the days that, I sleep in. And with that being the case, she knows that. She knows what days are the weekend because she just had the 5 days where she got up in the morning. She knows. Yeah, no complaints. You've been there for 16 years. Oh, nice. Yeah, no problem. Used to have to be up by 4 to get to work by 5. Just sucks, and I commiserate with you. Yeah, Lisa, you know the drive that Bone's got to take. The roads, the way that those Michigan roads can be. There will be quests coming there, Pan. No worries. There are no worries. We just got to get this wood going on. We need to get some moolahs into our pockets. Yes, that quest will work in order to get some moolahs, as well as some grass for the cows. So we're making moolahs for the moos on the mooooooowing. We're almost halfway done loading this dryer. Halfway. I cannot wait. Oh, yeah. New forklift might be something that we need to work towards. I think we're going to try to work towards getting one more field. We'll get one more field. Then we'll probably get the mower so that way I don't have to run around and pick up all this cruddy hay off the ground. Drives me nuts. Never been a big fan of the sound that comes out of the whippersnipper anyway. But personally, in real life, guys, do not get an electric whippersnipper. Get yourself a gas-powered one. They do 10 times the amount of work for, the same amount of energy. If I were to take an electric whippersnipper and go out and do 30 minutes worth of work of it, I'm only going to get 10% done that I could have done with the gas-powered. Just doesn't have the torque yet. Maybe in another 10 to 20 years when we get electric motors all figured out that we can get that type of torque going on, then it'll be great. But for now, stick with your gas-powered, and that's coming from somebody who wants to have electric everything on his acreage. For years, I worked that second shift. Going to first shift even earlier than the first shift, it hurt me bad for a few months till you got used to it. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, do we need to save GG in case of a computer hiccup? I hope not. No, don't be jinxing my computer. It's the only thing I got. The only thing I got to make money. Yeah. As I've been told by many people in the communities and that, you don't sell your money maker. Like, well, yeah, but, dogs gotta eat, you know what I mean? You want to play the game differently? Yeah, and that's basically it. Through the EA and that, guys, that I was doing the testing and everything else for them, that, I had 600 hours in game before it was even released on EA. Like, it was nuts. Like, I did a lot of work. And then every time that there was a new update, once it got into EA, I was having to restart. That's the way it should be done in the industry, that anytime that there's a new update on there, well, you start the game from scratch again, just to make sure that there's no issues. It is within my opinion that I don't think at this time that they have enough people on their staff in order to be able to do the testing just as the minimum requirement needed. If that makes any sense to you folks, if you know what I'm saying. I reported the new chainsaws not appearing when speaking to non-store NPCs when asking any more rumors. Yeah, so we gotta, from how I understand it is you gotta ask people about rumors, and they tell you, oh, there could be a new chainsaw in store, and then you're supposed to go out and get it. But I've also seen that there are a lot of reports coming in that people are not seeing the new chainsaw after they got that rumor. Can't think of the word I'm looking for. I hate it when I'm in pain. It's hard to focus on things. Conversation, that's the word I'm looking for. Once you've had the rumor conversation, I'm wondering, do you have to sleep first? I'm playing Lumberjacks, but I'm not cutting any trees. Yeah, I haven't touched any of the any lands or anything else yet. So I'm right there with you. Trying to get all the equipment necessary so that we can enjoy... what? Right, super slow controller. Waiting for the joke, Bone. Come on, man. But yep. Yeah, so you all know everybody in my syndicate crews, right? You know the Bone, you know the Mikes, you know the Deuce, and you know me. Every Friday night, guys, if you haven't already, come check us out. It is full of calamities, shenanigans, and really hard to follow conversations. So I think for our next rant sim, guys, I think each one of us will be in our own Discord chat room type of thing. And so, like, for example, if I'm out hunting on my own, I'll be by myself. But if I'm hunting, like, with Mike, then Mike and I will go into a same room as well. That way, it's not so cluster-mucked for you guys to hear. I was watching the playback there, and so when Mike and Bone were doing the hunting and Deuce and myself were doing the hunting, there was a lot of cross-chatter. So I think we'll do our best for you folks to bring that cross-chatter down just a little tiny bit. I remember it once before then the new chainsaws were released. They found it, or they fixed it, and then deja vu. Yep. You know, that's the thing, you know, you make one fix in a game, and, you know, it could break two other things. I mean, that's just the way that, you know, it goes. And welcome to the developing world. Which is why every game should be played on a separate PC, and that does not have any dev commands into it whatsoever, so they're not, you know, skipping through time or anything like that. They play the actual game just like they were expecting the public to. To me, that is the proper way to test things, for sure. But we're only going to be going for about another 45 minutes here, folks, so I don't want to cut too far into the Deuce's Twitch streams. I really enjoy those, and I kind of want to enjoy it while I'm cooking my dinner up tonight, so that'll be my plan. I'll also have a time in there when I'll have to skedaddle for a little bit and yak with my little guy. Oh, nice. What do dentists call their x-rays? Toothpicks! For some reason, back in the early access there, Peanut and I were always getting this Lumberjack level 3 thing that nobody else seemed to be getting, and every time I played through it, I always got it, but nobody else did. We don't know to this day what was causing it. Yeah, he's always got great one-liners. He's the king of the one-liners for sure. Oh. Legs are sitting here doing the tappy dance underneath the desk. Well, like we all said, you know, it's got to get better before it gets worse. Or, sorry, it's got to get worse before it gets better. Yeah. Foggy brain, folks. Foggy brain. That's what happens. At least you guys get a kick out of it, going, yeah, he mixed it up his words again. He's going front to back. How do trees calculate square roots? They use logarithms. Nice. Oh man, that works on so many levels too, Bone. It's actually nice. Actually, I spoke to one of my Mensa buddies there the other day. It was good. We had some really good conversations. Haven't talked to him in a while. It was good. It was nice to have the conversation that I needed to have with him. It was perfect. What did one tooth say to the other tooth? Do you think he thoreth? Oh, and that's the, you know, I get a kick out of doing them there, Christy. I do. I when I'm done streaming, I am super happy and everything else. Like, you know, over the last few months, not being told, you gotta look at this, you gotta look at that, you gotta look at the other. And now I'm more focusing on just, you know, only looking at the things that I think are important. And I think I'm doing a lot better. I know I've been getting a lot of feedback about my thumbnails. And what do you guys think? Those who are here in chat, live reactions, what do you guys think of my new thumbnails? Like, is it, more fitting for what we're doing, or what? Slept like a log last night, but I woke up in the fireplace. Whoops. Oh, gotcha. Because of the X-ray. Now I gotcha. Do you think they saw us? Got it. Got it. Now I got it. That's right, folks. Shane continued it on, and he made it a running joke. In a rebel soul. All right, we only got 4 more pallets to lay down, and then we're done with this forklift for now. They should match the polish on your toenails. Dursus, welcome. Waiting to see where they go. Oh, with Farmers Dynasty, it took a company that was not expecting. It's like kind of like Valheim, right? They were not expecting the outpouring of love. I really don't think at that time that they had plans to be doing more than just being publishers. It was kind of they came into Farmers Dynasty with a plan of being more than publishers, but they found that what they had was gold. And now what steps do you take afterwards? Is what's going on there. So that's when Lumberjacks Dynasty came out. Lumberjacks Dynasty did very well as well. On release, it was very well received. So that brought them probably about 5 years an advancement for any type of plans that they had for developing games. Because as we all knew, there was going to be a Truckers Libre that was going to be on this gaming engine now. But quite honestly, I think, I don't know, I have not heard this from anybody in power or position or anything from Toplitz in period, but I think now that with the success of the Dynasty series, I think Cuba Libre, anything that's been made on this engine is probably just going to get tossed, put off to the side, take a loss in the hours of the development, and go with the Unity engine. And I really, really think that that's what we're going to get for Wild West Dynasty as well. I think these guys are in a position that they can now afford to add more developers on their home team to work on a Unity engine work. If that's the case, yeah, we win. We win as gamers. This game engine is absolutely dated. However, they did an amazing job salvaging an old engine from the mid-2000s that was full of problems, full of controversy, I'll also say. There's a lot of stuff on the back end of the engine that's way before Toplitz's time was even around. There was a bunch of issues with this game engine. They picked it up, they tweaked it, they fixed it, and now this is what they got. And it's given themselves the opportunity, I think, to really expand their business. And let's just hope that the Dynasty series keeps carrying on, doing bigger and better on better engines. So I'm hoping that Wild West Dynasty and Truckers Cuba Libre all come out all at the same time, or not at the same time, but all on the same engine of Unity 4 or 5. Why don't farmers go to the movies? They always have problems with the trailers. William says, is there a secret to growing the family in the game? I got the wife, fixed the bedroom and kids' room, got the new cradle. It hits 8 p.m. and all she says is not now busy. Just like in real life, or is it not in game yet? I don't know if it's in game yet or not, but if it's anything like the original Farmers Dynasty, basically just talk to your wife constantly and consistently, and then over time you'll notice that her dialogue changes and she's wearing different colored clothes and she's in the model of pregnancy. The person who would know the most amount of information on all of that would be our very own Dazzer. Are you here in chat, my man? And Dazzer has been able to get married in probably the fastest amount of time I have ever seen anybody ever do it. So he'd be in the know, I believe. Nacho Libre Dynasty, Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Especially if it is very, very quest heavy. If it is quest heavy, bring it. Alright, so it looks like our home farm, our grass isn't good enough to leave any hay behind other than what we did over there, so I don't have it in my hands. Would you shut up? Thank you. We need to go over here to the old pickup. And we'll see, do we have any... No jobs, because why? Because we're hungry. Because, you know, nobody's going to offer you a job if you're hungry. Didn't you know? That's a condition of the whole thing of life. Here, we'll eat one of these. And we'll eat, yeah, one of those. Look at that, we got jobs now. We got jobs. We got a transport. We got missing sheep. Missing sheep. Missing sheep. I'm not doing any one of those damn missions. I'm sorry, but pointless. Pointless. Boring as hell if you have just Christine. Pointless. So yeah, I'm only going to go through the seeds that we have, folks. After we run out of seeds, that's it. I am not finding sheep all the time. It's retarded. Oh, thank you for finding my sheep. Here's some seeds as payment. No. How about I go down to the store, like everything else has been happening in the entire world of gaming, and go from there. You know what I mean? Like, it just does not... It makes zero sense to me why they would ever think that it was a good idea at all to take out the agro store for seeds and feed for your animals. Because there's people like me who don't want to do these mowing missions. But you're forcing me to do the mowing missions? Then I guess after I get everything that's minimum that I needed, my chickens are going to die, my cows are going to die, because I'm not going to go out there and feed them. Nope. Hey, Desert. Yeah, Farmer's Dynasty, you know all about it, man. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Another one of those awesome members of the Syndicate crew. As you guys will see, he will play up names. He'll be doxxed. He'll be doxxed in the chat. Bones gotta go. Oh, man, that's right. You have yourself a wonderful evening, dude. You got yourself an early morning wake up. Sleep well, my son. Sleep well. Yeah, exactly. We need at least a garden center. It's not like back in... Oh, what year was this brain paste out of? Oh, let's just call it maybe the late 90s, early 2000s. That nowhere, anywhere in the world was there greenhouses or garden centers at all. Nope, none whatsoever. Major oversight. Major oversight, as far as I'm concerned. Every single one of these vendors should have some sort of seed. Whether it be like you can get your carrot seed only from John up here, or you got to get your chili seeds from Tasha. You know what I mean? Make each individual store then only have one type of seed. That's it. You know what I mean? If you want to be a bit of a dick, you can go ahead and you can go, well, seeds are at the farthest away store away from your house, the same place that you can get your extra feed from for your animals. You know what I mean? But yeah, have yourself a wonderful evening there, Mike. Sleep, or Bone. Sleep well, sleep well. And welcome, Mike. This is what I was trying to go with. Ugh. Brain is getting to be so foggy, and it's going to get worse, folks. It's going to get worse. Let's see what else we got. No, we'll leave the mushroom hunting alone for now. We don't happen to have any... Hold on. Got 5k. Can I buy that field yet? I don't know if we can buy this field yet. We might have to go sell some chipboards and the last of our planks to get enough cash. Oh, it needs the flare ground. Yeah, like the log ride. The flumes. That's the word. You got it, man. You nailed that. Wake me up. Wake me up. Oh, I love having most of this stuff out of the house now. I can stretch my legs out fully underneath my desk. Ah, it just feels good. Ah. one hand back while I'm driving. Oh, yeah. Enjoy the stretch. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Jeremy. Exactly. Nope. And you know what it's going to take now, guys? It's going to take united efforts from the public at this point in time to constantly go in there and say, no, this is what we want. No, what you did is not what we want. You want to sell more copies. You want to make the games more enjoyable. Listen to the public. Oh, man, we're $600 shy of picking up this forest. But, we can fix that. We'll remedy it. We'll go grab our honey here, park the truck, and then we'll go make that $600 that we need. I did, Christy. I did. But yeah. Yeah, guys, it's going to take a united effort. I mean, you know, quite honestly, I mean, for me to get hired on their team, I'd probably have to stage a coup. That's it, guys. You need me. You can't, you guys, you can't do it alone. But I mean, it is their company. They can run it as they see fit. Just that they got to pay the piper afterwards, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Toplets. I love every single person that makes up the team, the bosses, the investors, everybody. I absolutely love them. But seeing them go through the growing pains, it hurts. I know that, you know, there's lots of times where, you know, they're just like, well, you know, like, why was that not a good idea? Well, common sense wise tells me that was not a good idea because of X, X, and X, right? And then I fill them in on the information, and within 3 weeks after whatever occurs, that the information comes back, and they're all going, gee, you're right, man. You were so right. You called it 100%. I love batting 1,000. I really, really do. You know, it only just strengthens my position more that, you know, yes, I am capable of working or doing work. Ooh. 1 second. Oh, Alchemy just reached out to me. I was going to show her how I make my thumbnails. I was making one earlier for today's stream, and I messaged her and say, hey, come join me. But I just let her know I'm currently streaming, so. Hopefully she'll come join us. That'll be awesome. I hope she had a wonderful stream as well. She was playing, the last stream that I caught of hers was Spyro. And she came up, I couldn't even figure out what the next step was supposed to do on the level that she was at. It left G scratching his head, for sure. I wasn't able to give her any extra help on that, so. The only thing I could really say to her to Alchemy at the time was maybe, oh, good call. Good call, folks, good call. We'll throw down the save. We've been going for an hour and a half. Oh, jeez. I wonder why my eyes are getting a little tired here. Here, guys, give me about 8-9 minutes here, and I'm just gonna turn off the light and the camera, and just to let my eyes rest for a minute. That spotlight is bright. I don't know how you did it, Bone. I really don't, man. I know you're not here right now, but geez, in stage makeup and everything else with all this stuff on, I wouldn't be able to do it. Oh, thank you so much for being here with me, Sid. Thank you. We'll be going for just only another half hour. Once we get this stuff, once we get everything sold off that we can, I'm then going to buy a piece of land, and then I'm going to finish off the night just mowing up until about 8 p.m. Oh, that's okay. No worries. Oh, sorry, I'm answering Alchemy as if she was in stream. Oh, she's on my Discord. Because next time, she's got to get up super early tomorrow, so she's going to have an early night tonight. It's like, all right. Oh, it's too bad. I really like to show her, you know, the skills and stuff that I use in order to make the thumbnails. You know, it doesn't have to be super, super detailed or anything else like that. I mean, just take a look at my old-fashioned border ones, right? Oh, it's these type. Feels better. I'd like to know what's been causing me to sneeze so much lately. Weather change, maybe? Or because I haven't eaten. Oh, yeah. If I eat a heavy meal, I always sneeze. Always. Never can I not eat and sneeze. I don't know why. Yes, Sid, enjoy your wonderful evening. I hope that your pillow brings you the dreams that you wish for. Okay, now let's just take a look. Back in the day, we could not get through this gate without slamming into it when it opened. Yeah. At 53 kilometers an hour. So yeah, they definitely nerfed the world turning speed, but they didn't make any changes to the kilometers per hour. So if you know anything about how most games are made, the vehicle that you see in front of you isn't moving. The actual world moves. When you do this, it's the world moving, it's not the truck. It's not really a talent, Christy. I'm not doing anything different than what I was doing previously, other than I can cut stuff out better because I have the full Adobe program now. For how long, I don't know. At any point in time, it could be ripped out from underneath me. I have no say in that matter whatsoever anymore. But you guys know that divorce is hard. You know what I mean? So, no matter which way it is, no matter where you come from, no matter what your capabilities and positions are in life, divorces are always hard. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for being here, my man. I hope that you have yourself a wonderful sleep as well. I totally understand. I started later into the evenings, so I wasn't expecting as many of you awesome folks to show up that have. So thank you. If I'm unable to stream within the morning tomorrow, I apologize, but if I can, I'll come back in the evening again. Just until we can start getting all this stuff situated out in real life here. As soon as I can, I'm going right back to my 10 a.m.s, my time, every morning streams. So there will be one evening stream this week for my memberships only on Thursday. That is... if I haven't told them now you know. I'll be putting out a poll or a post about it here in a day or two. Or, well, tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'll be putting it out tomorrow. So that way everybody knows that on Thursday night it'll be a membership-only stream. And just like before, I'll probably be making up a couple thumbnails, fixing up my animations and that for the OBS. And... can't remember... yeah, I think that's pretty much all that'll be going on. I'll play some Wreckfest again to end the evening off. Good game, that Wreckfest. Great way for GG to let loose his intonations and his stresses. Definitely. Night, Chris. Take care. You too, man. 3 more. Come on, pallets. 3 more. One more. Come on, you can do it. Spawn already. Spawn. Thank you. Now, it'd be so nice. I've asked before in the past. I've had a lot of people asking me to ask for it in the past for double stacking up these pallets and everything else. Rest assured, I've passed on the messages. Just might not be doable with this game engine. Just saying. Yeah, he gets to have some fun speeding and not getting a ticket. Yep. And, how did my brother put it the other day? He's releasing his inner road rage. But yeah, I love Wreckfest for that. It was great, Mike. I mean, I just let her rip. Yeah, I let her go. I let all that stress and everything else go through. It was nice, and I don't have to worry about YouTube coming back on me going, oh, you should not be monetized for that, because I have one very perfect excuse. If they are signing up with a membership, they have a credit card, that means they're 18 or older. The content is not made to be strictly for 18s or older, but it can sometimes lean towards that, but it is not the focus. And with that being said, not being the focus, YouTube keeps my monetization on there. I've been very, very lucky, guys. Apparently, I've hit 100% reporting for all my videos. That now YouTube uses my stats for reporting on what should and shouldn't be used as reporting, as well as basically, unless I really do something really, really stupid, my videos will continue to be monetized. That's right. In Farmer's Dynasty, the truck held 10 paint pallets and all that stuff there. Yeah, you betcha, Jeremy. Yep. And that's why a lot of people, in the very beginning of early access, when this first came out, and everybody's like, I can't buy the pallet truck, and all that, yeah. It was a little bit, compounded by the fact that, yeah, everybody knew that, you could carry more in Farmer's Dynasty, so there was a bit of grumblings. I will say this, by them slowing down the world like they did, has anybody seen these NPC characters going around and around and around and around and around in circles? I think they got that fixed up pretty good. Now, that might have to do something with why our speeds are so slow in game now. Could very well be it. Oh, turn! Ugh. Silly truck. Oh, I'm looking forward to this Friday, folks. Yeah, we are going to, well, knowing the Syndicate crew as well as I do, I'm pretty sure we're probably going to finish the game. All the content that's in there and that, but we still need to go back into there every Friday and stuff like that. Make sure we take care of all the animals and make up some more monies. I don't think we'll be able to buy all the vehicles and everything else right away, but I know that we kind of want to start working towards getting the animals their premium housings, getting some pigs, getting some cows, getting a chicken coop. We already have just the basic coop right now, but we're looking forward to doing a lot more. Yeah, there isn't really that much to the game yet, but I figured, yeah, if we can get as much stuff built up and everything else that is in game right now, and then work towards getting, you know, more vehicles onto the farm, and that as the updates come through after that, we'll be laughing. You know what I mean? Ooh, ouch! My face hit the windshield, and now there's ice cream all over the dash. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I hope you're not in a bright sunny area. No, you're in Alberta. You're fine. You're fine. It'll freeze overnight. You can scoop it off in the morning. A question, GG, you might be able to answer it. Do you know why they changed the second truck and trailer in the store? Okay, so they have not ever directly told me what happened with that. But from what I know in programming and everything, and all that, the Z-axis, so the up and down levels on the ground, that could very well have shut those models down. If they were not able to get them to work, that could have easily done that. Oh yeah, that was just me driving. Yeah, my driving is horrible. He was just referencing to my awful driving. You see, I am also a graduate of the Deuce's driving school. I have got my failure license. It's in my back pocket. You betcha. Deuce's driving school, where you too have to crash to pass. We'll just squeeze on through over hither. I believe this is going to be our second last load of pallets. Let's just see how many we got here. 13. Yep, this will be our second last load. And then we'll go over and we'll finish stream off with mowing. And when we come back on tomorrow's episode, whether it be in the morning or later in the evening, I will be chopping trees down over on that other field there. We need to get ourselves set up for that. Yes, compulsory to passing. That's right. The truck that was to hold the logs in the trailer that looked like it was to hold the pallets. That's right. Yep. I know exactly which ones that you're talking about that are no longer in game. But like I said, I think from just my experience with programming and stuff, that might be what the cause was that it just would not take to the Z-axis, and that happens, right? You know, it was in early access. You know, they did the best they could with what they had, and it's just unfortunate that I don't think those models would conform to the programming of the engine. So, You know, I know that they would definitely have given it the good old college try to get them to work for sure. Definitely. Deuce's Wonderful School of Driving, not sponsored by insurance companies, but really should be for the health and safety of all others on the road. Yes, I agree totally. Oh, you know what? That should be good. Here, let me just reach up, hit that light. There we go. Okay, and as we de-swings the camera. Hey folks, I'm back. Yeah, that light is super bright. I try not to look upwards. That's for sure. Otherwise, you got these like orange and a blue dot just kind of sticking in your vision in front, just kind of floating around all the time. Alright, so we got 6 pallets after this one, and then we can go purchase the land across the street from the mill and start mowing. Yay! Made a lot of progress today. Yeah, no, and I just, for the longest time when it comes to my thumbnails, guys, I've always wanted to do something cartoony, but I cannot draw at all. I can take other existing elements, like stuff that other people have done, and then put it all together to make it work, but actually for drawing in that, no, not so much. You know, yes, I will say that, yes, you know, the dialogue I got to put onto the thought bubbles and the page description, they definitely, you know, have to be creative in order to catch people's attention. But I don't want them to be clickbait. I want them to deal with what that episode's going to be about, if that makes any sense. Like today I did the one for mooing, because they're going to be mooing for the cows and that getting their food. But thank goodness we had 10% in there already. We were able to go ahead, sell up a bunch of stuff here, and get the next piece of land going, and then we can go through. And right through. I totally agree, Dursus. I totally agree. I was actually, because the tractors still go slower than the pallet truck, I was really pushing so that we could get 12 pallets on this one instead of just 7. So you wouldn't be able to have one on the hook while you were driving, but you'd be able to have a double stack of 12. I think that would be very nice considering that the dryers hold, I think it's 32. So 12, 12, 24, that will leave you 8 afterwards. So you'd only have to make 3 trips instead of, how many are we taking right now? Almost 5? So. Oh yeah, with my, you guys probably can't really see, but you know, I tremble pretty bad, so. Yeah, it's I can't draw. My stickmen look like flashes of lightning, really, with a circle on top. I can draw a pretty good dead tree though, just because of the way the jaggedness is, the way that I go to draw. Yeah. That's another reason why GG is always using controller over keyboard. I mean, you guys saw there on Ranch Sim that, you know, it's very slow. You'll constantly see me moving my hands around, stretching them out and that, because I'm having to use the keyboard the whole time. It's getting to the point now where I'm getting older enough that it's causing more issues in the muscles. So I'm even looking at getting a program called Dragon Speech as well, in that when and if and whenever it can be done. So that way I'm not typing as much, just to save my hands a little bit more throughout the day. Be able to do text or speech to text, it would be fantastic, especially if I can go Discord, Christy Dunn, and they would go to my Discord, open up the private messages to you, Christy, and then I could just type in, hey, I'm having a great day today, you know what, I just made some amazing fish and chips and some tartar sauce and all that, go check out the picture down there, oh, and don't forget, here you go, here is my early thumbnail, you know, that type of stuff, you know, and then just be able to just grab the thumbnail over, then that's all I have to do. That would be fantastic for me, absolutely fantastic. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm getting close to the 2-hour mark here. Or normally I stretch out an hour and a half when I do a 3-hour stream, but we're doing a 2-hour stream, so figured I could push it that extra half hour, but that's all good. It's all good. We only got a little bit more to go here, 16 minutes, so sweet. I believe Deuce streams late on Twitch, starting usually anywhere from 15 minutes from now to a half an hour from now. So yeah, guys, you know where I'm going to be going next. I'm going to be going straight to the kitchen, start cooking up some din-dins, And at the same... Ooh, you know what? I'm almost tempted just to make sausages and stuffing tonight, because that sounds really good. Yeah, I think I just convinced myself. I'll do that tonight, and I'll do hash browns tomorrow. I had a lot of potatoes lately, so yeah, let's do that. A good old box of stovetop, a whole bunch of diced up farmer sausage into that, some fresh sauteed onions, and my last can of mushrooms. That'll work. That'll work indeed. No, that's okay there, Christy. I'll be getting up and doing a full stretch, and because I'll be doing, I'll be going into the kitchen in that, I can run my hands under some warm water in that and really stretch out the fingers in the sink like I do every morning, so. Yeah, it's not something that my physiotherapist ever thought to do, but now the physiotherapist that, I haven't seen her in quite a while because I do my own physio at home, but she never thought that to ever... What? I thought we only had 6 pallets left. What? Oh, well, right on. We got an extra cash. Extra pallets worth of cash. But yeah, she never thought of, having people that have, these muscle cramping issues and that to, soak your appendages in hot water and then stretch afterwards. It works a treat for me. Works really good. It really helps settle down the spasms. It doesn't get rid of them completely, but it helps settle them down. Dang it, Gigi, you always make me hungry on your streams. Well, that's good. Because, you know me, I enjoy food. The biggest reason I enjoy food is that I can share it with friends and family. If there's something that somebody doesn't like, if they're coming over and all that, I am the first person that is like, hey guys, you guys are coming over on the Friday, tell you what, I'll make pizza. And then, somebody be like, I don't like pineapple. Like, well, that's okay. You're getting your own personal pizza here, dude. Don't worry about that. You put on it what you want. Like, what? Yeah, personal pizzas here, guys. And then they get here and they're like thinking that's going to be like a little 6-inch. Nah, not in G's house. No. You are going to be getting yourself the full 10-inch. That's right. Yep. It's going to be your own personal pizza. The only thing I'm doing is making the dough, sliced up all the ingredients ahead of time, made sure the sauce was ready to go, so that way all we got to do is just roll it out, put down the sauce, throw it on the cooking rock, and we're good to go. You know what I mean? Sauce and yummy. Yeah, we gotta have somebody to blame for our compulsive eating. Yeah, I can understand that. I get it. I do talk about food a lot, even though I only eat once a day. But I do talk a lot about food. I like my food. And I like seeing people smiling when they're eating the food that I make. I mean, it's... Up until COVID, it was pretty bad that when, most of our family friends would call me up and say, hey, you know what, we're looking for a burger night. When's your next burger night, type of deal. It's pretty sweet. I've not thought of that either. Yum, medical, food, etc. Teach me a lot on the stream. Appreciate you, chat, and you streamers. Yeah, we are a very good community. We are very open. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who aren't comfortable with any disabilities that they have, and they hold it to themselves. That's quite all right. That works for you. That works fantastic. But there's always professionals out there to talk to. So there we go. We now have more than enough cash in order to pick ourselves up that field. Thank goodness. We wanted to get that field for quite a while now. Stay down. I was thinking about doing the greenhouse originally in the white birch, but then I thought afterwards, no, I'm going to be painting it. I want to paint it, so I won't be doing that. So we'll go back, we'll buy the land, and I guess we might as well throw in our whatever seeds we got. I think we got some tomato seeds. Mike, lad, how are you doing, man? How you doing today, dude? Just catching me just here at the last 10 minutes of stream, but you can always go find me over on Deuce's stream afterwards, guys. He is probably going to be playing something on Twitch. What that might be, not sure, but he's always good for that Stream Raiders. He's always good for the Stream Raiders. Let's see here. Is my stream deck going to work today for dropping chat links? Is he going to be able to see here today? Yes, he is. There we go. So just in case, if you don't have Deuce's Twitch link, click on that over there. But before I do sign off, I will go through and just see if he's left a message saying that, he won't be streaming tonight. So I'm assuming he is at this time. I have not seen anything to say any different up until the time before I started streaming. So, and I know that if he is going to be streaming around his usual time of 8 to 8:15 my time, so, you know, 10 to 15 minutes, or 10 to 25 minutes from now, that he wouldn't be in my stream right now. He's getting himself all set up, so. You're awful on Stream Raider, and that's okay. I don't even play. But the main reason for that is because... I'm moderating. I'm there. I'm conversing with the community and stuff along those lines, as well as I'm either making a thumbnail or I'm cooking. So I don't want to be looked at as being dependable to be there when I can't always, you know, be there to be dependable. So you guys all stepping up, coming in, bringing in more and more and more characters for it is awesome. I couldn't tell you where I should put a bomb in comparison where I should put a healer, though. I don't know that stuff either there, Christy. I have not played it all that much personally. Alright. Yay! As per me stay, we are going to go over here. Actually, tell you what, we'll go plant our greeny housey first, and then we'll come over by and end the stream with some mowing. The grass, I'll probably, while Deuce is on stream, I'll probably come back into game and mow the grass of that particular field just to make sure that I can get some extra hay. And if that works out for me, then yay, I'll be good to go to save and exit the game afterwards. But I will not be chopping any trees or anything of the like down until I'm back on stream with you guys tomorrow. For certain these. Alright, you know what? Here, hold on. I'll pick you up. And because that's going to disappear and that pallet's going to disappear, I'm happy with that. Alright. Well, let us go plant some seedlings, shall we? Alright. And we can leave the door open for the tiniest little bit that we're going to be here for. Alright, we do have a ton of tomato seeds, so that's what we're going to planting then. Alright, so... press B and run. Press B and run. Still enjoy, win or lose. Yeah. Now, are you guys interested in the points that was mentioned earlier about having channel points in that? Like I said, it's always been my experience that the channel points seem to work really, really well for, you know, a couple months, and then it peters off. And with the new rules and laws and regulations that state that, you know, we can't use those points to give things away or anything along those lines, you know, I don't want to get in trouble for that. So we're just going to see if this is still working as an automated water, if it'll automatically turn off. See if that little button pops out? It did. So it takes us right to the perfect level condition of humidity. Unless anything has changed, we should be coming back in 23 days. And so basically, I think the 29th of July, I think will be the day that we get to pick up all those tomatoes. But we have got a mission to take care of. We are going to buy some. And buy this field. We're going to pay full price. We're not going to use our social points on it. Buy it. There we go. That still gives us an additional 6,000 doolars that we can use. Now, what's going to happen here is I'm not going to do too much mowing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just make sure that we got, like, you know, about 20% in the cow shop tonight, while Deuce is doing his streaming after I'm done cooking and such, because I got to throw the farmer sausage onto the broiler. They're going to take every bit of 40 minutes to cook. Stovetop stuffing is only going to take maybe 5 minutes. The same along with the lines of the sauteing of the mushrooms. That might take me 20, so I can come back in here, make sure that I have enough grass and that done. And when we come back in the next episode, we're probably going to chop down all these trees, take the bark, take the extra planks and pallets and stuff that we have, get them sold off. Then we're going to buy the actual riding mower, since that is now the suggestion was taken, so that these guys can now... Alright. 3, Or almost 4 seconds extra. Okay. I'm going to have to pop that down as well. Once your whippersnipper disappears, so should the sound. Please. For Gigi's sanity, please. Turn down the chickens and turn down the whippersnippers. Or at least have us the ability to change down animals and equipment as a complete side option. Please. Shane, stop that. I love my dog, Oscar. Yes, it is Oscar. He's such a good boy. Such a good boy. I went and tried to feed him some sausage earlier. He's like, no, Daddy, I love you so much. I don't need sausage right now. I'm just so happy. Happy to have a good home. Perfect timing. So 2 hours gets us about 2 game days of streams worth. So that's good to know. So it's about a day's worth an hour. Perfect. Excellent. Just trying to figure out for, scheduling streams and stuff with the way my life is right now. Everything being all around and all over and that. So I saw something. Pick up the haze. We could say we're having a heyday here. But we'll call that tomorrow's episode once we get ourselves the mower. But in order for that to happen, GG's has to come in, play a little bit, cut these trees down just to get the money available in order to come get a picture of the mower. For tomorrow's thumbnail. Ah! You're a great doggy daddy, GG's. Thank you. Here's Oscar. Hey, Pooch. You want a sausage? You can have a sausage, and then yes, we'll wait until you're done chewing. You got big chops there. We don't want to get in the way. Yeah, you're just such a good boy. Oh, you're such a good boy. Look at your little tail. Yeah, you're happy. Just make sure that when you sleep in the bed tonight, you stay down by my feet, please. I don't need to wake up and roll over into your breath. Ugh, doggy breath. Ugh. All right, so let's see what we got in here right now. We still have the 10%. That's all right. We'll come over here. We'll click on the others. We'll go to grass. We'll move that to the barn. Run backwards and have another look. Another peekaboo. All right, so that brought us up to 17%. So it's really not going to take too much to stay on top of keeping the cows fed, for sure. Now, we don't have to do any more milking today, right? Nope. Oh, that is bad. Those poor udders are about to explode. You have to milk cows twice a day. You have to. That is, I mean, PETA is going to be all over these guys for that, I tell you. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Let's see. I just want to triple check to make sure that I did finish this one off. It's looking good. So I'd say, yeah, I think we're done that. Tell you what, let's go jump into Christine quick. And let's just go find out how much the paint and stuff's going to cost us. Are we even capable of painting right now? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, can I ask why you're saving the social points? Okay, so in Farmer's Dynasty, there was a achievement. It was for 1,000,000 social points. I don't know if they're here now or not. I haven't gone through the achievement list to check that out. Come on. Alright, so we'll run our bouteilles up there and just see exactly how much paint's cost. We won't buy it or anything else right now. We're not going to paint until later. But I do want to fix up the house and everything earlier than I did in early access. I actually never fixed up the house 100% other than for when I was testing to see that all pieces were working. I had a lot of bug reports for that one. I don't take things serious on streamers, crafters, and content, and definitely the music you play. Thank you. The music is there because not many people do. A lot of the streamers that I see that are out there are really focused on monetary reasons. And it's like, well, if my stream isn't paying for it, I'm not going to have it. And it's like, whoa, okay. I'll be more than happy to take up your slack. Nope, definitely. All right, let's see. Can... does not show that I have the ability to paint yet. But let's take a look and see over here. Plastering and repainting, level 3. So we're going to have to continue making our way through the world today. We can still buy fuel at the gas station. Now, let's just go through everything that we have right now. So we can use the chainsaws. We can pick up and carry the logs. With the builder, we can... I think I did it. Gives you skills required to work in the forest and care for it. Use chainsaws, picking up and carrying logs. Builder 2. We are at fixing damaged building parts, rebuilding with new materials. Mechanic, we're still at number 1. It'd be nice to get those refurbished old vehicles and stuff going on. Trader level 2 or 1 here as well, so we can buy and sell goods at the stores. We aren't getting anything any discounted. Fish, we can catch some of the common fish, which we'll start doing once we have a kitty. And one with nature, we can collect the mushrooms and berries. We still need to get the herbs and the unique and special herbs. The lucky man, yeah, beloved achievement is 1 million social points. So yes, that's what I'm running for. If there's one again in this game, I will try to go ahead and go for that one. But remember, in Farmer's Dynasty, it took me 1.5 years real life time to get there. It took a long time. So just remember that, folks. And there was more Dynasty points, or there was more social points given in Farmer's Dynasty than there is in this one. So it's going to even be longer to get up to there. So yeah. You did look it up. Thank you. Deuces, or Dursus, thank you. So in the cooking world, we still can only just do the basic canned foods. We need to go out and start buying the books and all that to get that bounced up as well. But yeah. That is where we are at, actually. It's pretty good indeed, I'd say, for being on episode 6, which is technically episode 5, because we restarted right on the second day, or sorry, the day of actual release. We restarted our game the day before. We did the showcasing and everything else of all the hard work that the developers had done so far. Like that graphic update, I mean, wow. Took a lot of guts to do it 1 week beforehand, before full release, to put it into game. A lot of guts, but it paid off in spades. Paid off in the long run. You're impatient? No worries, but we got lots of time, lots of streams to go through, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. Look forward to, I believe, Mr. Prepper comes out on March 18th of this month, so we will have some more content videos other than just the collab on the weekends coming with the Syndicate server crew over on Valheim. So those will still continue on, and when Mr. Prepper comes out, I will be doing daily content videos on that as well. So I'll try to get those released probably early morning around 8 a.m. my time, so that way everybody has a chance to watch a half hour, 35-minute, 40-minute episode before I start streaming at my time of 10 a.m. So trying to make it so that, you know, I have more content out there starting earlier in the morning, so that way throughout the day, if you're at work and you're on a break and you want something to watch, it'll be there for you. I was doing later releases. I was doing like 2 p.m. releases and things like that my time. But I found that a lot of the views would come the next day when most of the folks were at work. And so I was thinking, well, I can just release it earlier, so while you guys are at work, you can enjoy it yourselves. So I think that's probably one of the smarter things that I can do. So that's what we're going to be doing. The beloved is. All right, there we go. We got Jeremy and we got Dursus both confirming that, guys. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to save as much of our social points as possible in order to do that. But guys, it is now 8 o'clock p.m. I've overrun by a few minutes. I do hope that we find ourselves all coming back together again over on Deuce's stream this evening. Once again, I'm not sure if he is or isn't, but here is his links. If you haven't already, guys, go give him a follow over on the Twitch side of things. Or if you're not a big Twitch fan and you still love just YouTube, make sure you give him a sub over there as well. So, teaching Oscar to drive next episode, that would be cool. And you know, I could do a thumbnail where I put Oscar in a driver's seat, but we would never be able to get Oscar driving in game. That would be fun, though. I'd love to be able to pick him up and put him in the back of the truck and take him for a ride. But guys, as you guys know, I gotta say it, thank you so much for being here. Hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or good night. And thank you so much for taking the time to kick back, relax, unwind, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later! I have so much fun doing that. I do. Woo! All right. Later, folks. Have a good one. See you at Deuce's stream. Signing out.